Viking season returns to Minnesota. I'm sure people are excited.
Ready.
Yeah. General Manager Kwesi Adofo-Mensah and head coach Kevin O'Connell addressing the media today as training camp gets underway this week.
Yeah, and Fox 9's Dawn Mitchell is at TCO Performance Center as the team gets set up to open things up. So, Dawn, there's always a level of excitement out there, right?
You know, there absolutely is. When you heard Kwesi and you heard Kevin O'Connell both talk about this upcoming training camp, you could just see it in their faces. You know, I think every single year that they've been doing this and they've been improving and they know what they like and they know what they maybe like to tweak a little bit, they certainly are excited, especially where on Sunday they had 40 guys show up. Of course, veterans reporting today and practices start tomorrow. So everybody here, you can just feel that anticipation.
I think with JJ, probably what Harrison was referring to is just a presence. You know, leadership, you know, I challenge our team every year. Leadership comes from all aspects of our team, our building, our organization, to positively impact each other. And JJ has proven from day one, after selecting him, that he has that. We knew that before we were lucky enough, fortunate enough to select him. You know, just really, you feel the energy and the enthusiasm not only that JJ has brought to the group, but that they're reciprocating right back to him.
And so that was Kevin O'Connell today talking about when some of the players, especially so defensive tackle Harrison Phillips, compared him to Josh Allen of the Buffalo Bills. He was saying, okay, I'm not comparing him on the field wise. I'm just saying the feeling that we all get and I get when he walks into a room and he hasn't even started an official game for the Vikings. So let me tell you, you guys, that really speaks volumes about what the veterans already think about JJ McCarthy. So this can only grow from here.
Yeah, if the veterans like you, I think you're doing something right so far. It's good to know the team is getting excited, Dawn. Let's talk about, are there any players specifically that won't be able to take part in tomorrow's first practice? Do we know?
Yeah, we know now, and this is good news in a way, not for the two players I'm about to mention, but there's only going to be two players on the PUP list, the physically unable to perform list. There's tight end Gavin Bartholomew, and he has a lower back injury, so he is on the PUP list. And then the other person is edge rusher Chaz Chambliss. He has a right foot injury. But other than that, they're the only two, and that speaks volumes when you think about other guys that we know have been injured, right? We're waiting for Will Fries to come back. He is not on the PUP list. Christian Darrisaw, not on the PUP list. And so there's a lot of great players. Rondell Moore, the wide receiver, not on the PUP list. So going into tomorrow's very first practice, when you see all of that, that's something to be happy about. And this is what Kevin O'Connell said about that.
Once again, I cannot give him any more credit. Hopefully I've emphasized that enough, because he has been phenomenal. His presence in the building every day, and this is all part of a plan that has been set in motion a long time ago, and we'll see how it goes with him. I would put Will, you know, in a different kind of place where Will's, you know, he's cleared, he's ready to go, and it's just a matter of ramping him up football-wise in our offensive systems from a comfort standpoint.
And Dawn, so give us a rundown of how it's going to look.
Of course.
Oh, sorry. All right, give us a rundown of how things are going to look out there tomorrow. When do things get started?
Well, tomorrow's practice starts at 2:30, so I venture to guess everyone will be there. And a lot of people have been asking, too, about Josh Metellus, where sometimes in some of the spring activities that they had going on, he didn't take full participation because after this coming season, his contract is over. Now, we sat down with him one-on-one, you remember, not too long ago on Unscripted, and he wants to stay here. Currently, he and his agent are talking things out. But Josh did report, and from all that Kwesi has found out, all that Kevin O'Connell has found out, he will indeed be taking full participation in training camp. So that is really, really good news. And then you add to the fact that when we talked about Will Fries, he had that fractured leg, not on the PUP list. That is huge. And if you recall, ACL and MCL when it comes to CD, Christian Darrisaw. So lots of good news going into tomorrow's very first practice. And I convinced my photographer to come out here, Jared Rose, even though it's hot and it's windy and breezy, but these are the conditions that we're going to see. You heard Ian talk about them. We're going to see these the whole week long, so might as well get used to them now. Get the sunscreen, get your hydration, and get ready to see the 2025 incarnation of the Vikings. Back to you.
Yeah. Take plenty of water.
Yeah.
And those players need to take some hydration breaks too. All right, thanks, Dawn. Yeah, well, training camp isn't the only thing that Vikings fans can get excited about this week. The team announcing a limited number of single game tickets are going on sale. They'll be available to the public this Thursday at 10 a.m. Tickets for the 2 preseason games will start at just $15. If you want to catch one of their 8 regular season games, those will begin at $82. Once again, those sales start on Thursday.
So there we go.
Yeah, try to grab those up.
Yeah, they'll be practicing and playing, as Dawn mentioned, in some